The weight loss craze taking over social media. Everyone is using it to get slimmer. But let me tell you something, if Ozempic cannot stop celebrities from using it for weight loss, then nothing will. People are even having Ozempic parties here in Los Angeles. Have you ever wondered why so many Hollywood stars suddenly look so different? It is not just age or healthy living. It is a dangerous loop of extreme makeovers, secret drugs, and silent battles. The same industry that sells the dream of perfection is quietly destroying the very people it praises. In today's video, we are going to reveal shocking changes, show the hidden pressure behind them, and uncover the huge cost of chasing an image that might not even be real. Do not miss what is coming. Hit subscribe and stay with us until the end. Number 8. Jonah Hill. If there is one Hollywood story that sounds more like a medical case, it is Jonah Hill's. For years, his body has been a target for public talk. He gained weight, lost it, then gained it again. Each change turning into news memes and harsh opinions. But this latest phase is not only the biggest, it is also the scariest. People close to him are no longer worried about how he looks. They are worried about his health. Insiders say that every time he gains weight, he starts to panic and rushes into using dangerous methods like risky drugs to lose it fast. The pattern never stops. Extreme diets, sudden weight loss, and quick rebound. Doctors say this non-stop cycle could be deadly if it does not end soon. And this time the damage is more than physical. Friends say Jonah has become anxious, easily upset, and obsessed with how he looks, always comparing himself to other actors and letting his confidence change with how his clothes fit. His family has tried to step in, but nothing works. The saddest part is what fans feel they have lost. The open, funny Jonah Hill who used to joke about his own flaws is gone, and in his place stands a carefully shaped version of him. On social media, every photo planned, every pose controlled. But behind those perfect pictures hides a story of stress, fear, and pain that no workout or diet can ever fix. Number 7. Chelsea Handler. In a world of red carpets, secret surgeries, and perfect smiles, Chelsea Handler did something no one expected. She broke Hollywood's rule of silence while many blamed lifestyle changes. She told the harsh truth. It all started with what seemed like a simple trip to her anti-aging doctor. But soon she found out she had been given a drug. She did not even know she was taking Ozempic, a medicine made for diabetics. The side effects were awful. She said the sickness was so bad she could hardly work. Her moods were unstable and her stomach problems needed real medical help. Then she said something that shocked everyone. "I felt like I was poisoning myself just to look better." The pictures said it all: her face, thinner, pale, and missing its usual glow. What people thought was weight loss was really silent pain. Even after she quit the drug, her body did not recover. Her energy was gone and her digestion was still weak. She said it felt like invisible scars that never healed. She called it the worst thing I ever did to my body. While most celebrities keep pretending to be perfect online, Chelsea Handler spoke up for those who suffer quietly. Her story is a clear reminder that the cost of chasing perfection might be far more than anyone can imagine. Number 6. Scott Disick. For years, Scott Disick was known as the wild party king of the Kardashian world, living large, staying up late, and always finding his name in headlines, but somehow still keeping control. Then he showed up looking like a completely different person. The full face he once had was gone, replaced with sunken cheeks, tired eyes, and a body that looked weak. The change happened so fast that rumors spread everywhere. Photos from paparazzi showed a Scott who seemed older, smaller, and exhausted. People close to the Kardashians said what everyone was thinking. They were scared for his health, both body and mind. Kourtney Kardashian, who shares 3 kids with him, even tried to step in after seeing strange behavior and missed family events behind the scenes. Things looked worse. Producers were said to use special lighting and makeup just to hide how rough he looked on camera at private events. Friends noticed he was always tired, moody and distant. The fun, easygoing Scott had turned quiet. Avoiding crowds, cameras, and even small-talk friends now say his charm has been replaced by worry and sadness. This change does not show a man finding a new healthy path, but one paying a heavy price for trying to keep up in a family that never stops chasing fame in a world built on looks and image. Scott may have taken the quickest but most dangerous route, and those who remember him at his best say he has not only lost weight, he has lost himself this time. Fame has given him no second chance. Number 5. Lizzo. For years, Lizzo was not just a singer. She was a movement, a strong voice who turned her body into a symbol of power and confidence. She taught people to love themselves and believe that beauty does not depend on size. Her message was clear: you can be happy without changing, and you can be beautiful without being thin. But something changed, and it was not only her shape, it was her silence. One night in Los Angeles, photos showed a much slimmer Lizzo, and the internet went wild. People asked what happened to body positivity. Was it all just an act? The criticism came fast and harsh. People inside the industry said the pressure on her was massive. Record label bosses were worried about her dropping sales, and others claimed her image was no longer making money. The non-stop judgment online made it worse. Trapped between the self-love message she once shared and the tough rules of show business, Lizzo seemed to give in to the same system she used to challenge. The saddest part was her silence. There were no big statements, no powerful speeches, just a thinner version of herself, posting perfect-looking photos online to make it all look fine. On top of that, she faced lawsuits and pulled back from social media, leaving fans confused and worried. Her voice on stage is still strong, but the inspiring message that once lifted so many people now feels like it has dimmed. With every pound lost, Lizzo has not only changed her body, she has changed the way the world sees her, and maybe even the way she sees herself. Number 4. Jessica Simpson. For years, Jessica Simpson was known for being real. She talked honestly about her struggles after pregnancy, her weight changes, and her long road to self-love. That honesty made her a symbol for women everywhere. But when she began posting pictures of a much thinner and more sculpted body, fans were shocked. She looked so different that her words and image no longer seemed to fit together. Jessica said her new look came from hard workouts and strong will, but fitness experts quickly questioned that, saying her results looked too extreme to be natural. Her social media showed strange gaps, disappearing for long periods during her biggest changes, then coming back with a brand new look. People who worked with her said there were signs of obsession, like weighing herself all the time, strict diets, and mood swings that made work hard to manage. The woman who once celebrated her curves now seemed trapped by the scale. In public, she spoke about balance, but in private, those close to her saw someone struggling. Her fans were hurt, not because she lost weight, but because they felt betrayed. Many had supported her journey, bought her products, and believed her message about loving yourself. Now it felt like that message was not real. Jessica did not just reshape her body. She changed how millions think about what being healthy really means, turning unrealistic goals into what looked like personal victory for fans who once saw her as honest and strong. This felt like the biggest heartbreak. Number 3. John Goodman. For years, John Goodman was known for his strong presence. His big build, deep voice, and natural charm made him stand out in every movie or show. But when he showed up at a recent Hollywood event, people were shocked. They could barely recognize him. The man once admired for his powerful look now appeared much thinner, almost fragile. A quiet version of the actor. Fans loved. Rumors spread fast, with everyone asking why he changed so much. People close to him said it was not about looks, but about survival. In an industry that worships youth and constant change, even stars like him feel the pressure as younger actors began getting the parts he used to play. Goodman felt pushed to update his image and stay in the game. So he completely changed his lifestyle. He stopped drinking, worked with a trainer, went on daily walks, and lost more than 200 pounds. The transformation was impressive, but it came with a price. Friends say his huge weight loss made him seem weak and low on energy, and that he now faces new health struggles whenever he appears in public. The reaction is often worry, not praise. Some people near him have even talked about stepping in to help slow things down. What is clear is that Hollywood's pressure has shaped his body, his health, and maybe even his sense of self. John Goodman has not only lost weight, he has lost part of the presence that once made him one of America's most loved stars. Number 2. Sharon Osbourne, when she spoke Hollywood, went quiet. Not out of respect, but out of fear. Fear of what her words exposed, fear that someone had finally said the truth. Hidden behind filters, surgery, and fake talk about wellness, Sharon did not try to make it sound gentle. She said, "I lost control." And she meant every word. Her body had broken down under the power of a drug that promised beauty, but brought sickness. Her change was shocking. She went from 230 pounds to what she called a skeleton with skin. The scariest part was not the number on the scale, but what came next. She said she could not eat. Nausea followed her every day. Her strength was gone, and even after she stopped the drug, her body never worked the same. She had crossed a line that could not be undone. Sharon has spent decades in an industry that punishes age, weight, and flaws. Yet even she was not ready for how addictive these weight loss drugs can be. At first you see bones, loose clothes, and people praising you, until what started as a choice becomes a trap for both body and mind. What makes Sharon's story so powerful is her honesty. She did not hide or pretend. She stood in front of everyone and said, "This destroyed me." Her courage to admit pain while others stay silent has turned her words into a warning and a cry for help. Because if someone like her with the best doctors and endless money can still lose control, then what chance does anyone else have? Number 1. Mindy Kaling was Hollywood's unexpected star. A smart writer, a funny comedian, and a woman who proudly broke the usual rules. She talked honestly about her insecurities and her body, and turned that honesty into part of who she was. But lately something has changed. Her body looks different. Her face looks slimmer, and her silence says more than words in interviews. Mindy uses simple phrases about healthy habits and feeling stronger, but her fast and exact transformation made many people doubt that it came only from diet and workouts. People in the business know losing that much weight so quickly rarely happens naturally, especially when big projects and camera time add pressure. Social media noticed right away with photos that looked edited, perfect angles, and outfits chosen to shape the story behind those images. Former co-workers said she is not the same person she used to be, now always focused on her looks, often checking herself and chasing a kind of perfection that does not match her old message of loving imperfections. The woman who once felt proud of her curves now seems to be hiding them. The sad part is not just how different she looks, but what it means. Mindy Kaling no longer seems like the strong, honest voice she once was. Instead, there is a thinner, distant version, shaped and polished by Hollywood, and even though she has never said the full truth, her body and the difference from her old message speak louder than any interview. Thank you for watching, and remember to like, share, and subscribe so you will not miss any new videos. See you in the next one.